Heartbreak and outrage gripping Nelson Mandela University as the community mourns the loss of 19-year-old Sesethu Entlemboza, a second-year Bachelor of Arts student who allegedly died by suicide after reporting being raped. Her death has ignited renewed calls for accountability and action against gender-based violence as the university faces an unprecedented wave of tragedy. 5 student deaths in just 3 weeks. Sipha Kema joining us now from Gqeberha with Sesethu's mother, who has come to fetch her daughter's body. One cannot even begin to imagine the heartache and pain here. Good morning, Sipha.
It is quite painful and quite tragic, Arabile, for the Mboza family, where they have now had to come and fetch the lifeless body of their daughter. This is every parent's worst nightmare, and this is not what they were expecting when they sent her to come to the Nelson Mandela University. What they had expected is when they come fetch their daughter, they'd be fetching their daughter graduating, but sadly that is not the case. I am joined, as you mentioned, by Sesethu's mother, as you have also said that it is believed that she allegedly died by suicide after she had reported a rape, and that rape, we have confirmation from the South African Police Services here in the Nelson Mandela Bay that a rape case was indeed open, and the perpetrator was then let out on bail after a week or so after he was apprehended. Now I'm going to bring in Sesethu's mother. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsroom Africa and for speaking to us. This is truly a difficult time for you and your family. And I just want to start by just asking, although this question, it just might seem silly, but it is a necessary question. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Well, thank you for coming through. I'm not coping at all. I found yesterday asking the father, like Sesethu's father, what day it was. I don't even know what day it is. I just sleep and I wake up, and and luckily I've got a very strong support system. My family is here. They're helping me, move from day to day, but I'm not coping at all.
Mm-hmm. And as I had mentioned, this is not what you or your family were expecting that today would happen. But take us through when you received that call.
Well, I received the call on Friday. Actually, the res owner phoned me. But before that, I phoned the res because I had not communicated with her for the past 2 days. I kept on sending her messages. She wasn't responding. And on Friday, I then got a funny urge to just be more forceful because I've got everybody's number. I've got the res manager, the owner, the cleaning lady's number. I've got one of the students that stays within the property. So I was like, someone just get me answers. Go check in her room. They said, no, they're knocking. She's not opening. And then I was like, no, man. I was like, kick the door. They're like, no, because apparently they had said that the door was locked. So I was like, oh my gosh. And then I was actually in Umtata at that time and with a friend. And then I got the call, unfortunately, from the owner to say that Sesethu was gone. I won't lie to you. I don't know what he said after that. I lost it. I completely lost it. It is the most heartening thing that can happen to any parent where you... I don't think there's any human being that wants to get a call that your loved one is no more, especially a child that you had so much hope for. She was so smart and so self-aware. I remember straight after the incident, she called me at 3 a.m. in the morning crying, telling me what happened, the strength it takes for someone to say something. And she told me all about it, and I was so sad.
It's okay.
can take a moment.
And, you know, even with the whole process, it's really been difficult. It's really difficult, but you know, I have to be strong for my family, for my daughter. I have a 3-year-old Ezra Mboza. I have to continue. Now we're here at PE. We've come to fetch her body. We're going home today, and I know, you know, when people, social media, thank you to Women for Change also, who came out with a story as well. And I just wanted to get the whole university part out there. The university has been very compliant. I know we like to sensationalize things. We like a good story. We like to point fingers. We are in communication. They've been here every day. They've helped me, you know, locate a few things, you know, because we as African people, you know, you have to make sure that all the belongings are in one place. They've been there. They've done a lot. We're in talks. You know, I've written them an email. I've been communicating with them basically from day one. You know, so I think that the full story now, how everything pans out, we will actually talk about once we've buried Sesotho, but they've communicated that they're willing to assist.
Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you talking to us about something so sensitive. And you and your family, hope you travel safely.